Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts. I am Grumpy Wolf. This is Chop. Today we are reacting to SkyDxddy. I forget how that is supposed Dixty. I forget. Should have asked. Title: Not guilty. Domestic violence. PSA. So serious stuff we're going to be seeing and probably hearing in the lyrics going into this. If that is not for you, that this is your warning now. I believe this is the second song of theirs I've reacted to so far. The other one was pretty heavy as well. Really enjoyed it though. Helped me with some things I was thinking about at the time, kind of timing wise, fit perfectly with some stuff that I was going through. So interesting how that worked out. Anyways, let's get into this. Howlers, thank you for showing up and showing love as you always do. It means the world to me. If this is your first time on my channel, how I handle my reactions is I do a single playthrough where I pause, I talk, I give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the content. If you wish to enjoy this in its uninterrupted form, please click that link in the description down below to support the artist on their channel in any platform you can. Supporting the artist on all their platforms is the most important thing you could do for us reactors, because we reactors are not a replacement for the artist. We are promoters for the artist. Let's work together. Also in that description are links to my Discord and Patreon. If you wish to join the community and support the channel, those are the best ways to do so. If you wish to make a request and skip the line and have it thrown into the next batch of recordings, there's a link attached to the main channel's description for Venmo, $5 for the request, and I throw it into the next batch of recordings. He's distracting me, sorry. He's sleeping again. You can't be comfortable. Like I could feel his breathing is slightly restricted because of where it is on the head arm of the chair. Not enough to be uncomfortable, apparently. Anyways, let's get into the song.
Fucking bitch!
You really wanna know what happened? I'll tell you how it went. I put my man down like a dog cause he hit like a little bitch. And I didn't deserve that shit. I just wanted my fairy tale, but there's no such thing as happy ending, so I had to fucking bail. Just hop that shit before it went down, and soon the talk was around the town. The couple that always seemed so nice, well, there was trouble in paradise. We were like a massive fire that blazed 10 feet high. One time he hit me so hard, I almost fucking died. But now I'm the one on the stand, because he wasn't a real man, just a monster made of evil. Living with him became lethal. He loved to make me look crazy, backhand me and then call me baby. I knew no one was gonna come.
Damn, from the beginning, getting details of the story of living in a situation like this. I've seen it from the outside a couple of times in my life, and it's never fun. Some people are willing to listen and take the help you want to give. Some people aren't ready to leave the situation yet. And push away the help that you're trying to give. Maybe help isn't what's needed and you just need to listen. It's a very difficult situation to navigate no matter what side you're on, but it's definitely more difficult being the one getting attacked and trying to figure out how to get out. It's never as simple as it seems. Because no matter what's happening, that person is someone you've grown attached to and at one point trusted enough to where they could be. Oh, can you hear him? It woke him up. But talking about what I was talking about while hearing him snore was a little distracting. And he's back to Oh, I love you, Chop. Okay. We're just getting started. I'm just gonna go back into it. I feel like I touched on that enough. Again, I've only seen these situations from the outside, so I only know how I feel like I would handle it. You don't know how you'll handle it till you're there, so it just sucks that. And it happens both ways. You hear more about the guy being the abuser than the abusee, but it does go both ways. It's less common for the guys to talk about it because they're the guy, they're supposed to be strong. But it does happen. It's not don't think it's as common. If you try and go down that rabbit hole of research, you get very different results depending on who's doing the testing. So I don't know which one's trustable and not. Anyways, let's let her continue because we're not even a minute in, and she has said a lot.
Save me if I didn't take man. Just a monster made of evil. Living with him became lethal. He loved to make me look crazy, backhand me and then call me baby. I knew no one was gonna come and save me. If I didn't take him, he was gonna take me. So yeah, I did it and I made it bloody. That man could fool you like he was Ted Bundy. I was done with every, I didn't mean it, honey. I've been stressed out just because of money. So yeah, I love the sound of him crying and begging for his life. He was supposed to keep me protected. I'm supposed to be his wife.
According to the National Coalition Against domestic violence is one of the most chronically underreported crimes. Only 25% of all physical assaults, 20% of all rapes, and 50% of all stalking perpetrated against females by their partners are reported to the police. For the small number of cases that do get reported, on average, a woman will be assaulted by her partner or ex-partner 35 times before reporting it to the police, if ever.
You know what? I'm glad that he's dead. The fucker got inside my head and he nudged me to the end of a cliff and pushed me right off the edge. Then I crawled out of a vat of acid. When my friends asked me what changed, he went from my abuser to my bitch, so now I keep him on a chain. But he won't be putting his hands on me or talking back again. Didn't know what I was capable of or that I could bring the pain. See, my husband liked to beat on women, so I chopped off his hands and I was forgiven. Didn't know how to keep his dick in his pants, now it stays in a jar on my nightstand. Couldn't keep his mouth shut neither, so I bashed in a couple teeth. He'll think twice before he runs around.
Fuck. Don't really know what to say. Feel like everything I needed to say was said in that first little bit that I could like bring to it, but I do need to pause and talk to keep YouTube happy. Very detailed storytelling with very simplistic video given. You don't need a lot visually right now with what's being told. It helps put the focus where it needs to be because what's being said is very important here. Don't know if you heard it, but it almost woke him up again. Something to pass the time. Wow. This is a very powerful song because of my experiences throughout my life regarding this topic. I have a very low tolerance for anyone who would abuse their partner. Like you're supposed to be their safe haven. They're calm in the storm. But yeah, going through the stuff I have, I just have a very low tolerance for anyone who goes to that level. Their options almost always like one of the adults growing up would tell me like if a woman comes at you and could hit you like a man, you have the right to put her on her ass. Never excessive force or anything being like suggested, but I don't know, in those situations, whether it's someone of the opposite sex coming at you or anyone else, you know you need to be careful how you react because even in protecting yourself, they may go off in some direction and hit something that wasn't thought about in the moment. That type of situation I have been in. Anyways, lots of talking again, lots of snoring. Definitely makes you think about a lot when you hear something like this. And when it's done at the level that it's being done at in this song, it's very easy to help I'll start thinking about those things because of the detail and power and pain that in the lyrics that are being given to us. But anyways, as I said, lots of talking. Let's get back to the song.
And I was forgiven, didn't know how to keep his dick in his pants. Now it stays in a jar on my nightstand. Couldn't keep his mouth shut neither, so I bashed in a couple teeth. He'll think twice before he runs around or tries to beat on me. You see these shiny little tools here? Well, these are all my friends, and they're the last thing you're gonna see, cause your life's about to end. Let me wash his blood off my hands and then we can go for a drink. Shit, I must have hit him kinda hard cause I found his teeth in my sink. I think I like this feeling, this power in my veins. The motherfucker had it coming, now I'll never be the same.
As COVID-19 cases surged in the United States, stay-at-home orders were put in place. Stay-at-home orders intended to protect the public and prevent widespread infection left many IPV victims trapped with their abusers. Domestic violence hotlines prepared for an increase in demand for services as states enforced these mandates, but many organizations experienced the opposite. In some regions, the number of calls dropped by more than 50%. Experts in the field knew that rates of IPV had not decreased, but rather the victims were unable to safely connect with services.
I was tired of all his cat and mouse. I wanted him to clean while I sat on the couch. I wanted just one day without him drinking. I was finally finished. I was finally thinking I'm sinking into insanity, and my pain tolerance is high. So I showed him who's the fucking boss. I wore the pants this time. I don't expect you to understand. He was the slaughter and I was the lamb, and I never had this plan, but I didn't stand a chance. So I should have done it sooner. He wasn't my husband, just my abuser. I don't need to tell you why I did it. No offense, Your Honor, I don't think you get it.
Domestic violence is, in many ways, a quiet epidemic. Though in plain sight, victims are often invisible, fearfully denying their situation and hiding behind the facade of a happy home. But the statistics reveal a shocking reality. Every 9 seconds, a woman in America is assaulted or beaten. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, a mind-boggling 1 in 3 women has been a victim of physical brutality by an intimate partner. This makes intimate partner violence the single greatest cause of injury to women.
You have something you're trying to say? Nope, he's asleep again. The statistics being in the video and part of the song help give more weight to what's being said. That was a different type of ride, but still an important one to go down. Spark conversation about topics that people try not to talk about. Hope you got something out of that one. Please click that link in the description down below. Support the artist on their channel. If you enjoyed this reaction, give me a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Check out those links. Join us on Discord and Patreon. With all that being said, until next time, share the love and everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf, out.